Comes in now, open goal, it's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal, it looks like.
The Vincy Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy, so we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. Vincy Soccer Premier League.
It's hope, and they have returned from one goal down. Goal! He scores! He scores!
Cross comes in now, open goal, it's in the back of the net. The Predators with the early goal, it looks like.
The Vincy Soccer Premier League is brought to you by the SVG Football Federation.
We step onto the pitch to conquer, to ignite belief, to dominate the moment. We take control, we win, and sometimes we lose. We score, we miss, but we regain control. A free kick, a pass, an assist, and the goals follow. From penalties under pressure. Every challenge looks easy, so we repeat it. Because it's one team, driven by one dream, inside one league. Vincy Soccer Premier League.
Good afternoon and welcome to live coverage of this Vincy Soccer Premier League game number 1 in a 3-header here today, of course, at the Brighton Technical Centre. And the game 1 features Awesome FC. They will be taking on North Leeward Predators in a mid-table clash. Both teams have already gone through their warm-up exercises, and we are just awaiting certainly for them to make their grand entry onto the field. Roger, co-commentator, good afternoon, how are you doing?
Hey Anthony, good evening to you and good evening to all viewers around the world.
Well, it's a lovely sunny afternoon here in Brighton, as usual. That nice breeze that blows across from the Atlantic, certainly present here this afternoon. Fair bit of humidity, but the breeze is taking care of that. And as you notice, of course, the officials with the teams making their way into the middle, and led by referee Moss. Of course, it's not System 3, but Awesome FC. System 3, they are the league leaders, but not involved in this match. Awesome FC taking on North Leeward Predators. And just to go through the starting 11, first up for Awesome. In goal, Clinton Kelly. The rest of the team, Raheem Sam, Kenneth Marshall, Giovanni Enville, Josh DeGratz back in the team, Siquan Millington, Damian Fernandez, Dariq May, Kimron Davis, Yannick Kane, and O'Day Cupid, the starting lineup for Awesome FC.
And for North Leeward Predators, we had Jadale Chance, Dale Spring, Adine Charles, Kirtland Williams, Chase Fraser, Gideon Richards, Benetton Stapleton, Andy Gums, Adine Michael, Kesran Durham, and Ronaldo Franklin.
Well, the captain today for the Predators, of course, is Kirtland Williams, former national midfielder. And both teams just gone through their pleasantries. North Leeward Predators just finally meeting and greeting the officials. And both teams, of course, also taking the opportunity for that photo moment, so to speak. Awesome FC just finished taking theirs, and soon it's going to be the turn of the North Leeward Predators. But all-important game for both teams here this afternoon. As I said, a mid-table clash. And certainly they will be looking for bragging rights and those additional 3 points to get that ascendancy into the league table.
Yes, indeed, Eddie, and looking forward to a very good game this evening. We see, nevertheless, Predators, they have a very strong bench, while we are only seeing, from our vantage point, 2 players here for Awesome FC. Let's hope that they can sustain without injuries or any sort of mishaps here this evening.
Well, in all fairness, the Awesome FC team, they have been plagued with quite a number of injuries. Smart and 2 or 3 other players who certainly, got some injuries, and that in no doubt affected or had been affecting the team in terms of having that full bench. But such is not the case with the Predators. We saw them during the warm-up phase, and there were quite a number of players.
But they actually had almost two teams.
Almost 2 teams. Credit, of course, to the North Leeward Predators, and the camaraderie is still very much, part of the North Leeward Predators. They're former champions, not having the best of league, but you can still see, especially from the coaching and the management staff, the effort being made quite naturally to ensure that the team come out and give its best.
Yes, indeed. As we sat here, we listened to them. Even some of the players who were not part of the team. Some might have been out because of maybe extra cards and these sort of things. They were spoken to very, very strongly by the management, and that augurs well for development.
All right, so Predators just having the final chat in the middle there, and fairly soon we'll be having the start of this one here under the sun. Brighton Technical Centre here, and you see up front there for the Predators, wearing a number 20 shirt. Unfortunately, not seeing that on our. Sorry. Benetton Stapleton. Yes, Benetton Stapleton, the lone strike up front, and then of course supported by DL Spring and Williams in the midfield. And any moment now we'll be having the whistle. So here is DL Spring with possession, and the Predators with early possession, knocking it back there now to, that's Charles, Adine Charles, going to his left, and deciding just to come back in defense. The Predators giving the first touch there to goalkeeper Jadiel Chance, and Chance, of course, very good custodian. He served this North Leeward team very well over the years, and has also done so at the national level. Bit of a mix up there, and battle for possession as O'Day Cupid dispossesses Kishon Durham, but nonetheless the Predators regain possession, and there is Michael there on the left side trying to keep it in, couldn't do so, and it's a throw into Awesome FC. Charles gives up possession, and Awesome right back in defense. Kenneth Marshall finding goalkeeper and captain Kelly, who boots it upfield, and you can see that both teams, of course, trying to find their footing in this, the second minute. Millington with a nice ball down the left side, looking there for Cupid, couldn't keep it in, and it's out of touch or throw into the North Leeward team. So throw to be taken by Fraser, Janice Fraser, looking there for Richards, did find him, but he was closely marked, and couldn't keep it in. Ball out of touch for a throw into the Predators, taken there by Yannick Kane. Robbed of it, and here's Williams. Couldn't keep that one under control, and it's back with the Awesome FC team. Marshall into the middle, nice ball there, player has some space, and doing well, going back to, that's Fernandez, bringing his goalkeeper into play, who now goes on to the right side. So good to see, of course, the teams knocking it early, trying to find their footing, but the Grads picks it up there for the Predators. Enville knocking it forwards, looking there for Millington, but cut out by Durham, finds Charles into the middle now, and they lose possession once again, the Predators. Forcing ball down the right side, there's Millington. It has two defenders to contend with, picked up there by Durham, and finding goalkeeper Chance, and Chance, luckily for him there, Awesome player was not able to control. Good left there by DL Spring. Here's Fraser. Couldn't get that one upfield as it was knocked away by Yannick Kane.
Cupid.
Yes, exactly. Cupid. Kane is 28, Cupid 29. Enville. Ball on the right side now with Awesome FC back to Enville. Skips past one, takes a shot, high and wide over the crossbar, and in the end it's going to be a goal kick for.
But it is quite noticeable this evening. We see some changes in positions for the Awesome FC team. We see Cupid back in the midfield, and so is Enville, while we have I think it's me pushing up front. But this is a chance going again once more. Awesome FC getting there into the defensive part there of the Predators team, and on two occasions they would have gotten up there and they could have actually made something happen, but it wasn't to be.
Such was not the case. Sam with the try now for Awesome. Enville takes this one, but the cross was not the best. It's knocked away by Durham, and ball comes back out to Josh de Grads. Finds Sam. Well, he was looking to find Sam, overweight in there. Ball out of touch, throwing out to the North Leeward Predators. So 0-0 in this, the 5th minute. Opening encounter here this afternoon. And nodded away there by the Grads. Shot taken, and it's wide.
And if we're making some stats there, it's about the 4th time in about 5 minutes the Awesome FC team has been going into the penalty area there against not your Predators, but as I said before, still not making any headway in terms of finesse.
So we'll keep a chance to take that goal kick. And too much is almost out of the facility there. Just hitting the netting to keep it in. And immediate throw there to Awesome. They gives it away. Charles going forward. Missed there by Fernandez. Luckily Marshall is there to pick it up for the Awesome FC team. And poor clearance by Captain Kelly. Williams fighting for all his worth, but going to the ground. Ball comes back out nicely there for Charles. As Richards on the right side for the Predators. And attempted cross blocked there by Keane. And Marshall almost giving it away. So it just needs to be a little bit of a settlement with some of the players, certainly.
Yeah, both teams have not yet found their footing. Still a bit of bubbling around.
Richards in a battle for possession, and ball floated in there by Fraser. Was looking for someone over there on the far side, but in the end, goalkeeper Kelly picking it up there for Awesome. Okay, Cupid now chooses to go into the middle and gives it up there to DL Spring, whose attempt wasn't the best, but luckily it fell in the position of a North Leeward player. Back to Spring, goes on to the left side, and player there, getting around the two defenders, gets past the third, and here's Charles to that's Stapleton with a shot just inside the 18-yard box over the crossbar, but nice of the build up there from the North Leeward Predators, and that's Charles putting it into the path of Stapleton. Could have done better.
Should have done better. Well, I think Stapleton is predominantly right-footed, so maybe reason for not having that one keeping a bit lower is that he was more swinging from behind, and you can see the difference in terms of his posture on the left side.
So Kelly to take the goal kick now for Awesome. 0-0 in this minute number 8. Marshall. Ball still with Awesome FC. Couldn't keep that one off the boot of Raheem Sam. And a quick throw now to the North Leeward Predators. Benetton Stapleton. And, well, that was an attempted cross, but too much onto it. And out of touch, resulting in a goal kick. So, still early days in this encounter. Both teams still trying to find their footing. And there have been a couple opportunities created nonetheless. And the best one we saw just a while ago from Stapleton, who certainly should have done better. Didn't test Kelly whatsoever. Was just about to take this goal kick. Goes to his left and finds Marshall. Marshall to Kane. Back into the middle now to Marshall. And ball diagonal, ball cut out by the North Leeward Predators team. Charles seems to be the workhorse for this team. Nice ball there to Richards, who didn't control properly, and in the end it's out of touch for yet another throw-in. Throw taken there by Fraser. Good one there to DL Spring. Finds Charles. Charles back into the middle. Durham comes forward to pick it up and puts it on the left side there for Gums. Andy Gums with a long searching one, and no blue shirts in the way. Easy work in the end there for goalkeeper Kelly, who appears to be quite comfortable here this afternoon. None of the goalkeepers haven't been tested thus far. As I said, there have been opportunities, but all went to begging. Here comes Keane, knocks into the middle now there to May. Still with possession, May, and rebounded into the path of the Grads, but May was able to pick it up once again. And here comes Davis through the middle. Enville it is with a cross, but good piece of goalkeeping there by Jadiel Chan, showing his experience there, Roger.
Yes, indeed.
It was well done, have it properly covered, absolutely no space for that ball to get under him. And Andy Gums will now move forward for the Predators in midfield, deciding to come to his right there to Fraser, to Richards, back to Fraser. Ball in the path of Williams, missed it, but it was a fortuitous miss. And the shot now taken here by, that's Charles. And in the end, a simple take there for the goalkeeper, who muffed it a little, but at the time, and of course, no immediate threat to recover fully. And Damian Fernandez now with possession. Fernandez was looking there for Davis. Still with Awesome FC. Picked up there by Josh. That's Josh DeGrads, but robbed of it by Charles. And Durham intercepts. So a bit of a battle there on the far side. And the Predators now with it. Ronaldo Franklin all down the left side, looking there for Michael to run on to, but it's too much onto it. And couldn't keep it in. So it's going to be a throw into the Awesome FC team on the right side, deep inside their own half. Throw to be taken there by Fernandez. Let's see, leaves it now for Sam. Raheem Sam now finds Fernandez, and Fernandez brings his captain and goalkeeper into play, who certainly didn't have the best say. Shot comes in from DL Spring, and Spring, oh, certainly no water flew from that shot.
Yes, he wasn't settled, and he more or less rushed that shot, and it climbed over the crossbar and into touch for a goal kick.
And that ball scored. Certainly Captain Kelly had to blame himself, because he had a lot of space there on the left side and decided to go back where there was just too many players on that right side.
Yeah, that happens, Anthony. Now he's predominantly right-footed, so he didn't see it fit to open up on his left side. He didn't trust his left foot on that occasion, probably, and he just was forced to go across field and almost created a stir against his team.
There you go. Well, Kelly will now take this goal kick. So Predators, they've had their opportunities in this, the first 12 minutes. Spring and certainly Stapleton with two clear-cut chances, none of them being able to test the goalkeeper. Ball back into the Awesome half. It's knocked away by Marshall. And there's Andy Gums, stocky player he is, with possession. And robbed of it. Awesome now moving forward. O'Day Cupid he was looking there for, but it's cut out by Fraser, finds Richards. And Richards with a ball into the middle there now to DL Spring. Spring to Williams with some space. Back to Charles, had to stretch a bit, but did enough to regain possession. There was Middleton, who real and true has been kept out of the game thus far. And Kane got a boot in there, but good work by Richards. Going right back to goalkeeper Chance. And the Chance going out to his left side there to Ronaldo Franklin. Picks up his captain, Williams, with a nice ball there on the left side. Player with possession was looking to flick it on there for Andy Gums, but a little too flashy there. Didn't certainly work for the Predators. Ball knocked forward, and Chance certainly there. He has that sort of big presence, Chance. A little on the short side, but of course the body mass is definitely there for him.
Indeed, he looks mostly like a rugby player.
Yes, Charles knocking it back in defense to Ronaldo Franklin. Franklin, the Spring. Closely marked is Spring, but hangs on to possession. And this one he was looking there for Richards. Good intentions, but a little too much on it. And finding it difficult to get there was Richards. Ball went out of touch. Kelly now with it, as the wind is certainly on the go here at the Brighton Technical Centre. On the far side, here's Michael, and going to Gums, looking there for Fraser. Gets there first, Fraser, and was looking to put this one through the middle there for DL Spring, but not the best of passes. Cut out there by Richards. Player going to the ground, and the whistle as it continues now with Williams to his left. And forcing this one in, more of a shot than a cross. And it was easy there for the goalkeeper. Millington with probably his first touch of the game. Might be wrong, but here's Ronaldo Franklin coming up from defense, but robbed of it. And this one is knocked further forward, out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Yes, throw in there to North Youth Predators, and from my observation all evening, there seemed to be a lot of missing ball being played through and ball evading players, taking their eyes off a bit, maybe too early, and not slippages, a good lush feel here, a bit of drizzling rain that came in the past and really bring some good show into the field. So it's now with Predators. DL Spring has that one place, that one across field to find his left wing back. He too almost slipped there, but he still has possession, looking to find someone moving, has a big move, but overweight the pass that is again, and only to be cleared there by the number 8 player there for Awesome FC. So it's now in the middle. It's now with Spring. Spring goes across field, looking to find, and a bit of mix up once more there. Players not finding the footing. Can it be attributed to their warm-ups? Because look at their warm-ups, it wasn't any more or less, heavy movement per se. So it's more or less like cold-footed. Yeah, so it's now with North Youth Predators just trying to come make an inroad here. Plays that one across field, looking to find number 17. Good for his touch here, but that one goes downfield and it brings Kelly into play, who collects. Well, he allowed it to run because he was being pressured there by Stapleton, and it awarded into a goal kick to be awarded to the Awesome FC. I want to play it across to find Fernandez. Fernandez controls. He's looking for some movement. Plays that one downfield, looking to find. Looks like May, but it's booted out for the touch for a throw-in to the Awesome FC team. Just 16 minutes gone on the clock. Both teams are still looking to get behind the crossbars, and it's headed away there once more. It's Williams coming forward there, taking that one from Josh DeGrads. It's now with that one been hiding there to Stapleton. It drops. You see, getting in front of him there and really putting up a bit of shielding was Fernandez, and it's now with Awesome FC trying to come forward. Plays it inside, finds his man. May turns, looking to find DeGrads, but DeGrads was a bit flat-footed there and could only deflect that one onto. And a one be played today, looking to send the number 16 there forward for Predators, and a big kick there, bit aerial by Predators. Now has that one. It looks like Cortland Williams gets that one. Joe looking to find his man. He gets that one in. Let's see what happens here now. And a tackle coming there. Good defensive work then the part of the number 6 for Awesome FC in the Marshall, and he gets that one out. It's now with, it looks like Enville goes forward. Enville goes forward, still has some room. He's running right down there. He has that, he turns inside, but only to as far as Spring, who got himself up the waist. Now with me. May goes around, just 4 players for Awesome FC up, and that one being pumped into the hand there of, it looks like Charles. Yes, and he just was actually not in any serious query, just probably shaking his head, letting the referee know, well, maybe the ball was just pumped into my hands. And a quick one taken there by Middleton, looking to get that one going, but equal to the chance was chance. To the task was chance, and it was pumped that one downfield. Chance looking to get that one going very quickly as well, but it's only to as far as Kelly. Kelly takes that one up to find the right wing back there. He puts that one back inside to find Fernand. Fernand's been pressured there, but clear that one, looking to find Enville. Enville took that one down. Let's see what happens there. He's in a tussle there. Gets that one back to find Sam. Sam back to Enville. No great challenge coming. Enville push that one forward, but only to as far as the man for, it looked like Spring.
Comes now.
Comes plays that one too, but robbed away there by Fernandez. A bit of not any purposeful play here thus far by both teams, and we see Cortland Williams being floored there from a tackle. The referee says it's a foul call against the DeGrads, and it goes into touch, but it's going to be a free kick. So we see skipper Cortland Williams waiting on that one. He is one of the free kick specialists, but he has left it over now to his defender. Well, he's
Ronaldo Franklin.
Franklin, he's appealing to some movement. Franklin goes across field looking to find his man. That one came off the head there, but a good bit of shielding there by the Stucky. Very with low gravity there, but was able to avoid the danger. Played inside now, but intercepted there. Under the referee. Referee blows. It's going to be a drop ball in favor of Awesome FC as they were in possession. So it's now in their possession. Let's see what happens. And pull across field, looking to find Cupid. Cupid controls. He's moving around still. Cupid looking to find some support. Plays that one down now to find his teammate there. Cupid moves across field. Plays that one right into Fernandez. Fernandez controls. Plays that one forward to find Sam on the right. Sam plays that one down, but sitting on his back foot there was Enville, who have to give a chase now. Fernandez having to get him in touch there, but the flag goes up for an outside call against Cortland Williams, the captain there for North York Predators, and a bit of reprieve here for Awesome team. So it's now with DeGrasse. DeGrasse plays that one into, it looks like Sam. Sam to Enville, who has changed his position. Plays that one down line, looking to find, it looks like me. Back to Enville. Enville losing out on that occasion. But it found Millington. Millington down to Enville once more. An appeal looking for offside. Referee assistant says no, but a poor cross here by Enville. Challenge still is in there, and the referee says it's going to be a goal kick. As we see, and Eddie, and we see Enville goes on now, he probably would have got a head knock there. Bit of concussion.
It would appear that way. But just an observation, of course, the Predators has had much more of the possession here this afternoon, and they've created much more chances. And on the other hand, Millington seems to be a little frustrated because he has not, seen much of the ball here this afternoon. That's the reason why he tried at one time.
A little early on, yes, because I was trying to make that point as well. The attacking force for Awesome FC is just not intact.
Not present, exactly.
Yeah. So you're not missing any play at the moment. We're just about the 23rd minute of play in this first period of play in the first game between Awesome FC and North York Predators at the Brighton facility. You see Enville getting a little head knock there, a bit of concussion, but he's on his feet now. Changing the position this evening. We normally will see him up front, but he's playing more like a right mid position.
Right. Yes.
And maybe that's one of the reasons why we're not being seen much service there for Millington. And Cupid as well. Cupid has not been into the game as much. So it's going to be a goal kick, nevertheless, to Chance as he pumps up one downfield. It's in the air. It drops, looking to find his man. He runs on to number 17. Richards being tackled there. The assistant was right there. She says it's okay. No call. So it's going to be a goal kick now to Awesome. It's now with Fernandez. Fernandez plays that one across, finds Josh DeGrasse. DeGrasse to Sam. Sam almost turned it into play this. Played back now to Kelly. Kelly pumps that one across field, looking to find Cupid. Cupid hits that one back, but going as far as they play for North York. And it be put into touch. It's going to be a throw-in there to Awesome FC. A lot of mixing up seem to be coming along here this evening, where players want to give ruling over the assistant with most of the calls. And the referee says it's a foul throw. Yes, we could have seen the swizzle dancing in that one with that throwing, twisting. It's now with Cupid. Can he keep that one in? No. Is in the touch. There's going to be another throw in there to Predators. Looking to get that one forward, plays that one down to find Richards. Richards has the short, diminutive Kane there to go with, and Kane. It's very difficult to get around Kane with being that, and he's always smiling. Yeah, nothing seemed to bother Kane at all. But he's now taking up field there now, looking to finds Millington quite nicely, with Millington twisting and turning, losing out there. He had ample support there, but trying to do a bit too much, and he's taking over there by North York Predators. They try to move forward. A foul coming there as Millington reaching in from behind and committing a foul against the defense there. Number 24 for North York Predators in Gums. So quick one taking it now with Gums. Gums pumps that one down hard and long. More or less aimless trying to find Stapleton, but it's into Kelly. Kelly controls. He opens up, finds his central defender now. He's trying to move forward, looking to find Cupid, but it's being played across to find Kane. Kane plays that one online to find Cupid, and it deflects there. Really, Cupid was looking for him to get around the defender, but it's in the touch, and it's not too quick to take it by Predators. It's now with Chance, the goalkeeper. He has that one, he's going to take it forward across to find his central defender. Now moves forward, finds Kirtland Williams, who play that one on. It's now with, it looks like Fernandez. Fernandez played that one right back to, it looks as a big change over it now with Spring. Spring played that one across to find Richards. Richards controls, looking to find some support. Play that one inside to Kirtland Williams. Williams back to number 7 in Charles. Charles back to Spring. Spring played that one across, but defended very strongly there. Has he been challenged by Kirtland Williams, the skipper for North Liverpool Predators, and he's been put into touch for a throw-in to be awarded to Predators just about midway in the defensive part of the Awesome FC team. Referees asking him to go further back as he's trying to gain a bit of advantage there. Shot taken, looking to find Richards. Richards shielding, but he has to contend with the Richards as he goes down. He's always smiling. Is Richards, is Kane. When he gets down to shield, he's shielding. It's now with Millington. Millington does well to get that one in. That one back to Cupid. Cupid controls, moves inside, gets that one, lovely pass. Find number 23, good pass. This good better build up here now. Can Millington a bit too much weight on that one?
Too much.
Yes, and a good build up pass there by the Awesome FC team, but losing out on that one. So it's now back to Predators as they move from their defense, looking to come forward. Get that one in to find Chance, but deflected again once more off the boot of Cupid for Awesome FC and into touch for another throw-in. So, not the Predators. Still, both teams have not been able to get that one a big ball between the uprights. It's now with Charles. Charles moved forward. Charles looking for that support. Finds Richards. Richards looking for some movement, but he's been dispossessed there by Cupid. It's now going to be a throw-in there to Charles. Charles takes one there. Looking to find Spring. Comes off with the head there of, it looks like
the Grad's fouling
Spring there, and it's going to be a free kick there to Charles. Plays that one quickly to find Spring. Spring controls. What's the movement? Plays that one further right. Finds his man. Looks to come inside, find Kirtland Williams. Kirtland Williams has to come off with that one. Back to Spring. Spring turns. Looking for that movement. Plays that one across field. Looking for Chance. But we see Kane coming from behind this time and fouling. It looks like Richards. He goes to the ground, holding his right ankle, but seems not to be in any great danger. He's up on his feet now, so it's going to be a free kick to Predators. We see Charles behind that one, and also number 27.
That's Ronaldo
Franklin. So it looks like Durham, number 27.
Durham, yes.
Yes, Durham. The Durham and Charles behind that one, but it's Durham. Pumps that one high and hard, climbing forever over the crossbar and into touch for a goal kick to be awarded to Awesome FC. 0-0 thus far, with 29 minutes on the clock. Gone, 29 minutes gone, and both teams one or two little good build-ups, but not enough finesse to really bring any great danger against each other. So maybe we still have time to go into this fourth period of play. So it's kicked off there now by Kelly. Kelly finds his man. Back to Kelly as no one is advancing for Predators. Kelly almost slipped on that one, but finds Fernandez. Fernandez tried to get past, but does so. Finds Sam. Sam turns, put a man on his back. He's been tripped from behind, and well, the referee says it's a throw-in against Predators. It's now with Sam. Sam back to Fernandez. Fernandez, but rubbed away there by Durham as that one being put into touch for a throw-in to Awesome. Sam with that one once more. Sam chose. Looking to find Enville. Enville is being dispossessed once more. Referee says it's another throw-in to Awesome. Is it a throw-in or a free kick? Let's see what happens. So it's with, is it going to be a free kick? Is it?
Yes, it is a free kick.
So it's a free kick there to Awesome. Davis has that one for Awesome. Still not enough players inside there for Awesome, but they're going to work it out. So it's pumped across field there. Headed there, not the best of headed in defense there by Durham. It's now with Enville. Enville holds that one up. He turns, was able to get that one in. Gets past his man there, but he's been a bit too much on that occasion. But Enville takes that one over. And he prefers to get a throw in, but throw that one out to find, trying to find, it looks like Middleton on that occasion, but that one was put into touch there by over the goal line. So it's going to be a corner. Kick to awarded to Awesome. We see Middleton going to take that one. And he leaves that one to, it looks like number 23.
I don't know if you're taking in the action between Richards and Kane. Kane is not giving him any space at all. It's not on camera, but it's a really interesting battle that is taking place.
Yes, I observed it earlier on, but it's now with Davis for Awesome. You see Davis kicks that one in, high and hard into the air. Enville heading onto that one, but headed over there by Charles. But it's going as far as, look like Stapleton had to go all the way back. It's wrapped away there once more. Let's see what happens across, goes around, gets that one inside, a bit overweighted, but over the crossbar into touch for a goal kick to be awarded to Nottingham Predators.
So still 0-0 after 31 and a half minutes in the opening encounter here in a triple header. Of course, there are two more games to come later on this afternoon, but we're focused on this one as the Predators, they have a free kick, goalkeeper chance, JDL chance certainly to take it, and knocks it upfield on the right side as Richards is up, and Keane, ever present, gets possession there, fell into the path of the Cupid, looks then finds Zeddy Millington still with possession. Gets past one, and Charles said, no way, you need to get up. As play continues, it's back with DL Spring. Find Charles. Has a couple of red shirts around him, but finds his captain. Back to Charles. Still with it there on the right side. Decides to go into the middle now to DL Spring. The ever-present and cool customer is Spring. Very calm player he is indeed. As Williams didn't do too well to hold on to possession. The ball is now forward. Spring, that's Millington. Has two defenders with him. And knocks into the path of Cupid. Closely marked, there's Cupid. Puts the player down. Takes a shot, but it ricochets off Durham. And ball comes back out there now to, it looks like Davis, but is robbed of it there by Adine Charles. And decides to go back to Durham. Who now volleys it upfield. Searching one indeed. As Sam is after it, but Kelly is off his line and immediately brings what looks like Fernandez into play. So Awesome looking to get into their own here this afternoon as Davis knocking it there for Enville to run on to. He's well bobbled a little bit but still has possession. Millington gets a boot in but bobbled away, and in the end Spring looking to come away with it there for Predators, but Cupid slided in, knocking it away out of touch. Of course, it is a throw into the North Leeward Predators.
But Anthony, if I could make this observation, Cupid was definitely fouled, but tried to play a strong man, stood on his foot and his feet there. Had he gone down, I guarantee he might have been given a penalty on that occasion. I
agree with you. Here's Cupid. Lots of space in the midfield. Now has Davis with him, but he finds his captain in Kirtland Williams. Williams, diminutive player he is, goes now on the right side there to Richards, and the ever-present Kane is present. He gets around him, gets the cross in, but can only find Marshall. And Cupid is ever-present to knock it away out of the path of Richards. Only finds Spring, and ran into what looks like Davis, who will come away with it now for Awesome, but lost possession. Andy Gums down in the middle of the park. Gums to his left, and Michael is over there, but the flag is up, whistle going, offside called, and free kick of course to Awesome FC. So it's still 0-0 in this one. As here is DL Spring. Back to Charles. Nice to the ball there by Captain finding. That's Durham. Sorry, Stapleton, but couldn't make the best of it. And here's Spring now. With possession into the path of Durham, who's come up out of defense. Durham into the path now of, well, robbed a bit by the defense. And in the end, Awesome giving it up. Richards there too. That's a header I should say, from the captain Williams. And really and truly not so good defending there by Awesome.
Yes, and a very poor show there by Awesome in defense there. And you can hear the arguments there by the players there for not the Predators just not settling as we would have seen and known them to be in the past. Just not having a good game here this evening.
So here's Kelly with that free kick down the center there, searching one, looking for Millington. He's closely marked. Millington doing well, picking it up and just making sure that his players gets into position. Finds Enville on the right side. Enville has what looks like Durham robbed of it, and Durham throw it upfield there to Michael. Josh de Gratz was ever present, and for a moment I thought it was against yes, it is against the Gratz. And it's a throw now to the non-Leeward Predators. Ball back there to Andy Gums on the left side there for the Predators. Finds Spring, and he's seen a lot of the ball here today. DL Spring. A lot of the play for this Predators team centered around him. Searching ball upfield, but there's Kane onto the head of Fraser. Finds Charles for the Predators as they look to come forward. Charles still with it. Nice ball on the right side there. Richards with some space, and Marshall in a no-nonsense mood, booting it away. So for a moment Kane was not present, but Marshall certainly ensuring that he came to cover. Charles, nonetheless, here with the Predators, and they've been really and truly swooping around this 18-yard box for quite a while. Given up there by DL Spring. Davis now onto the right side. It looks like Enville with possession back into the path of Davis, and he not doing too well. Going to the turf, referee not interested, and ball down on the left side with Michael. Has Fernandez with him. Attempted cross, ricocheted back to in his path and knocked away finally there by Marshall. Comes right back out to DL Spring with some space. Spring as Dr. Graz ahead of him, takes a one-timer and out of touch. And the radar certainly needed here this afternoon. I've not seen a shot on goal thus far.
Yes, none of the keepers have been properly tested, so to speak, Anthony.
Yes, you said it well. The chances have been created, but not on target. And here is Kelly. Forces this one upfield now. Looking there for Millington, but Ronaldo Franklin got a head onto it. Fell nicely there for the Cupid. Has Fraser with him, and Fraser doing well, robbing him. And Cupid having no, of course, ensuring that he doesn't go any further.
Yeah, because he was on the ground, he would have lost possession,
yes.
And he just had to make sure that he got a touch onto that one to at least regain some possession.
Fraser finds Charles. Has two players with him, and I believe it's off Charles.
Charles, yes.
And they have a humorous Kane with possession. Ball is off Charles once again, so Kane has that opportunity to have yet another throw in. Has that red piece of dye in his hair on the right side, and again booted away by the Predators, this time off the boot of Fraser. So they're inching ever closer, the awesome team. And another throw in to be taken. So it's just about 40 minutes into this one. Still 0-0 as Well, throw taken there by Marshall, deciding to go right back to goalkeeper Kelly. I don't think might have been the best option, but let's see what happens. It's floated forward on the right side. There's Enville, close to the mark by Gums. Flag is up, whistle going, and offside called against the Awesome FC team. So they've had one or two little build-ups as of late, this Awesome team, but still not fully penetrating the defense.
Yeah, as you observed a little earlier on to Anthony, is that the midfield and there's a disparity between the midfield and the attackers. Not enough support as they move forward.
Here's goalkeeper Chance with that free kick now. Was looking there for Stapleton, but it's knocked away by Marshall. Millington is there, but he's robbed of it. And ball back into the path now of DL Spring. Searching one there, looking for Williams, but missed it. And Marshall just boots it upfield. And that's another thing I think the defenders maybe just looking a bit too urgent rather than looking to spread it around. They immediately, blast it upfield and giving it away. Richards nonetheless. And battle for possession now in the middle. Josh de Graz, and we see Fernandez going to the ground. Play continues. He's down and the whistle now going. Picked up there by referee Moss. And he's going to certainly have a look at Fernandez, who's down, signaling to the bench for the physio to come in.
Yeah, what I saw happening there is Stapleton was to the back on the back there of Fernandez, and as he came down, you could have seen there was an appeal, and so he went down, and now he's there receiving some treatment, and as he's holding his lower part of his back.
Yes, fell badly, very, very badly. And you made the point early on that the bench is not so strong this afternoon for Awesome FC, so they have to be careful as to, one, the injuries, and certainly make sure that they have that stamina to maintain the full 90 minutes.
I don't know if you'd have heard Kane saying a little earlier on, this hot sun game.
I heard it.
So he's accustomed to playing the late evening games where it's much cool.
Yes. It took Kane to make such a comment.
Oh, yes.
So we're just waiting for this one to restart. Fernandez making his way off. And fairly soon we will get this one going once again. I believe it's going to be a bounce ball. Referee Moss with ball in hand.
Well, it's going to be in favor of the team with possession, actually. So it's back to
Predators.
Durham, yeah.
Yes. So Durham with it. Yeah. Actually, Moss is asking Millington to give him some yards, and it's retaken. Going back in defense there to Ronaldo Franklin. Finds Charles to Spring. Nice ball through the middle there, but goalkeeper Kelly read it very early. That was quickly off his line, intercepting. Good work there by Fraser. Finds Adine Charles with some space. To Spring in the middle. And the Predators certainly looking good here this afternoon. They've certainly been more creative than this Awesome team. Have created the chances, but certainly not getting anything on target just yet.
Yeah, the movement is there, but just not having, and that the final aspect of it is not definitely coming through.
Franklin stretched for that one, and it's into a commentary position, out of touch quite naturally, and a throw in to Awesome in this the 44th minute.
And that goes to what we were seeing. The control is just not there for both teams.
Certainly. Here's Marshall. Finds, looks like Davis, robbed of it. And into the path of Bennett and Stapleton. Was looking there for Williams, but cut out by Josh de Graz. And Graz going back to his keeper, Kelly, who follows it up the right side. There's Enville now. And close to the mark there by Gums. As a matter of fact, it's out of touch. And a throw into the Predators. Spring, picking it up. And
not seeing enough moments.
Exactly.
Forced to come right back.
Forced to come back, certainly. There too, looks like Durham. To Michael. Well, Richards actually switching to the left side, robbed of it. And into the partner of Davis. Nice ball there for Enville to run on to. He has Gums with him. Let's see. Gums goes down, flag goes up, whistle goes. And it's against the Predators team, much to their disappointment. Couple hands going up in the air. Charles very vocal, but of course referee Moss and the assistant have made their decision. Free kick, of course, to Awesome. And going across to take it, it looks like me. Tariq May with that number 22 on his shirt.
See 1 minute at a time.
Very well. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 red shirts. And that's the problem. The kick comes in and across the goal mouth. Millington was there. It goes out of touch. And it's going to be a goal kick. But you saw that there was just like 4 red shirts and back in defense, not even the midfield, but hanging back in defense.
Four defenders as well.
There you go. So, Chance finds Charles. Dean Charles. Diagonal searching what it is. Looking there for Richards. But Sam gets there first. Danger still not cleared. Sam doing well. And will now go up the right side to Enville. And the whistle going to signal it is the end of the first 45 minutes here this afternoon. A 0-0 scoreline. Maybe the Predators felt that they should have been ahead, but of course, if you don't score, you don't win the matches.
Goals win games.
Goal wins game, and that's why we're 0-0 at halftime. When we come back, of course, more action here from the Brighton Technical Centre.
See both teams, not any changes as far as we'd observe, Anthony, and both teams are getting ready to resume this second period of play in this first encounter between Awesome FC and North Predators.
Well, yes, it appears as if there are no substitutions taking place, but certainly halfway there, both teams will have had their discussions. Most of the North Lever team, they would have said to themselves that we have created the chances, we have not converted, and certainly we need to do a lot more work up front. Awesome FC needs certainly to be more purposeful going forward, and those are the kind of improvements that we're looking forward to in the second half.
Yes, so it's with the whistle. So it's kicked off there by Awesome FC. They're now trying to move forward. It's now with good build up already, but last possession. It's now to chance to Michael. He's been dispossessed, twists and turns. Still has Sam on his back, but he was able to get through that nevertheless. And it's still with Sam. Sam losing out now. It's now with Williams, skipper for North Predators, doing a bit too much on that occasion, but was able to find his man nevertheless. Michael turns, goes across field now to find Chance. Chance looks to find Richards. Richards goes downfield, gets past Sam this time, comes across, goal, and oh my word!
It is the opener.
After a battle, and I think
Stapleton it is.
Stapleton is a goal scorer in the 46 minutes, I would assume. But I think that fall came from Kane. Kane allowed Richards to get around there. And I think the last game I would have seen Predators played, Richards did exactly that and was able to send his team forward. And I think they were victorious on that occasion.
Well, Kane is he's there rehearsing what he should have done. He's a bit disappointed. Of course, it's a battle between himself and Richards. Richards winning early in the second half, and opening goal coming off the boot of Bennett and Stapleton, who had a couple chances and finally converted.
So it's now with Awesome trying to get around that, but robbed over there. He's been dispossessed. That number 24 player for in Gums, and it's going to be a throw-in to Awesome FC. So it's 1-0 as early as that. Second period of play. North Predators taking it to Awesome FC, and it's now with Sam. Sam chose there, looking to find Enville, and it's been booted out once more. It's going to be another throw-in to Sam for Awesome. Chose over there, headed over there. Sam didn't take that one too nicely, but was able to get across nevertheless. Finds Enville. Enville turns inside. Both players are there and dispossessed once more. And there goes another way there for Predators. It's with Courtney Williams. Skipper checks, pulls that one up. Looking to find his teammate, the number 24 in Gums. Gums moved forward now. Gums gets that one from left to right, from right to left actually. Now finds Richards. Richards now had Kane. Kane losing out to that one. It's now back to Zeddy Bennington. Bennington plays that to Kane. Kane tried to put that one, but it went past Cupid. Cupid asked him to be more settled, not to push too far forward yet. Encouraging some, as we say, knock ball, more possession of play. And it's now with Predators. Predators come from right to left. It's now looking to find Sam. No, not Sam actually. Williams, but Williams, Sam in a tussle there with Williams. It's now with looking to find Enville, but that one came off of the boot of Gums there and put in the touch for a throw-in to Awesome FC. It's now with Degrad. Degrad's plays that one a bit too close, nevertheless. Finds Fernandez. Fernandez has that one now. He checks, goes back to look to find. It looks like Sam, not Kane. It's taken over there now. Let's see what happens now. He checks and comes outside, looking to find a lovely ball there to find Enville. Enville takes that one on quite nicely. What can he do with it? He turns, checks, looking to find, get past Gums. Still has some control over that. Get that one inside now, but booted out there. Well, good clearance there on the part of the defenders there for, and a play downfield now. Flag will go up for an outside call against Stapleton of North Lever Predators.
Some good work there by Enville in that 18-yard box. Got past two defenders, got it into the middle, but luckily for the Predators, their defense stood firm.
Yes, so it's now with from an offside call, a free kick to Awesome. I'm being pumped downfield, looking to find, but headed over there. Just as far as Scotland Williams, but poor pass there. Didn't get to chance, but it's a chase goes here now. The battle is on now here between Richards and Kane. And this
Kane has a few words for him, as a
Sort of
matter of
touch.
fact.
yeah, but Richards not having anything because he would have won the battle.
Certainly.
Created the first goal.
Right.
So the work is now on Kane's part, recognizing earlier on that he would have faulted and created that goal. So it's now with Predators taking that through. It's now with Richards and Kane once more. Richards holding up Kane, reaching in once more. Tussle is on. Run away by Cupid now. Cupid coming forward. He's been challenged there very strongly. He's on the ground. It's now with Spring. Spring goes out. He checks. Holds it up. Brighton across field looking to find him. Lovely ball into Spring. Spring goes across field now. Oh my word. A big miss there once more. That should have been a goal there. Obviously Stapleton should have gotten a brace there, but let's see what happens there. It's with Spring. He comes across field.
Placed on a
Right
platter.
across, yeah. And that's poor footballing because the ball was coming from right to left. He should have put in his right foot across instead of and getting that one in. But nevertheless, it's now with Awesome FC there, trying to get a build up on the other end. He's controlled now, but he pumped across. We're looking to find Enville, who has been creating a stir against the defender here. It's for Gums, and he gets past him once more with Enville. Enville checks, he comes further down. He's going to take a shot, he checks back inside. And Enville, on that occasion, it's now with Josh DeGrasse. DeGrasse put that one over, looking to get past his man. But taken over there now, he's been challenged. That ball goes into touch
Nice
for
attempt,
a throw-in. But a good attempt there on the part of Charles it is. And it's now with played across field to find Sam from Fernandez. Pumped into Charles there. It's now with Williams. The referee says for a handball. The referee says a handball there.
Much to the disappointment of Charles.
Yes, indeed. So it's now not a. This can be dangerous now. Let's see what happens.
Davis.
Oh, Davis. Oh, my word. And oh, Davis had that one on a platter, but the referee says, what is it? Let's see what happens here now. The referee is moving towards that play.
Well,
What's the
Millington is
appeal?
appealing for a penalty. But referee Moss seems very much disinterested.
Yes, and was it Sam? No, not Sam on the occasion. Is it Davis? Davis had that one on a platter. There was no need for that rush of blood, and that ball went high and hard over the crossbar. He had a chance in one corner just to tap it across, and that he failed to do. And Awesome lives to fight another day.
Yes.
So we see that player's up now. But he's off the field actually.
Looks like
Durham.
Right.
So play will restart with a goal kick to not the Predators. It's with Chance. Let's see, looking for some movement. He's asking his team to cluster. And referees ask him to get it going as quick as possible. Pump downfield now. It drops there, and Sam will win a throw for Awesome FC. 1-0. And now the Predators leading over Awesome FC in the 53rd minute of play. Throw taken back to Kelly. Kelly goes from right to left. Goes across field. Look at them support. Finds Kane. Kane checks, plays that one in. Luckily for him, but it's been taken over there and pumped into touch. And you see Cupid not happy with the movement there, and Kane a bit lackluster on this occasion, not really getting into game there. And it's now with Kane, he seems not to know where he is at some occasion, but one pump across field now. Touch there, but only was able to get to the man who was intended to. It's now with shielding off there. Enville giving that one up. It's now with Cortland Williams. He puts that one in to look to find Spring, but taken over there now by
Michael.
Michael goes forward to his right, but only to as far as Kane. Kane wins that one now. Let's see what happens there as he advances. He's looking at some movement. The checks, comes inside, plays that one back to find Cupid. Cupid plays that one further back. And it's luckily for him, but this, dangerous. This can be dangerous now, but offside will be called here as Stapleton was in offside position, anticipating a quick move there, looking for his brace, but he was being robbed of that. Was no but with Kane from Fernandez. Kane plays that one down to find Cupid. What does Cupid do? He checks, well, found himself in a spot of bother there, and taking a dive there. He was actually touched, but he looked as if he was in a pool at that moment there, and he won a free kick nevertheless. So we see Kane leaving that one out, and look at it, Anthony. Still defensive on the part of Awesome FC.
Very much.
There are 5 players behind that ball, along with one man Stapleton. It down pumped in there. Chance goes over the back there of Enville, but referee says play on. Head in there by Stapleton, looking to find his man, but quick there from DeGrasse has that one now. Looking for some support. Plays that one further to his back. Behind him, nevertheless. Finds Fernandez. Fernandez goes for looking to find Millington, but he's been robbed away. Clearance coming here on the part of Richards, put into touch for a throwing to be awarded to Awesome FC. It's going to be a throw to Awesome. Throw taken downfield, finds Enville. Enville checks. Plays that one back to Sam. Sam plays that one across, finds, it looks like Josh DeGrads. That one being cleared there. It drops and goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in to Awesome FC, and it's going to be Fernandez. Fernandez throws that one downfield, but went as far as Spring. That one he loses Spring as well. It's now with Enville. Has a bit of body move, but still has possession nevertheless. He plays that one across now to find, looks like Sam Kane. It looks like, and this committee is now. Enville has Enville sealed the day there for Awesome FC, and there we go, Awesome FC. A good equalizer there by Enville, having chance, did well to try and shut that angle long, but it was not enough to stop Enville from going, and Enville scoring in the 57 minutes of play.
A nice through ball, split the defense, of course, and Enville just left the goalkeeper, Jadiel Chance, who was in the middle of the net, and went to his left, and the equalizing goal there for Awesome, and deservingly so. They've really and truly had the better of the play for the last 5 minutes there, about.
Yes, indeed. So it's now with Stapleton it's now with Scotland Williams, the skipper, with Spring trying to make some movement. He plays that one to the right wing back, looking for some support. Back to Spring, a bit challenging in every lesson. Was able to get that back. Plays that one back now to Chance. Chance plays that one forward to his right. Finds his man down the middle to find Cortland. Williams, who a little bubble there. He's looking at the floor to see.
Looks as if he might have handled the ball.
Yeah, he was a handle ball, but he was wondering why it got up there. But there's a post touch from him why it got to his hands. So it's going to be a free kick there to Awesome. Still a bit too defensive. Kane advancing as well. Look at Kane on the right side. He's now inching in. So the referee has asked for a kick to be taken. Lofted over. Going into the hands of Chance, who collects some balls out. Looking to find his man, but that one got past him a bit. He was able to get to it nevertheless. Flag stays down. Goes inside. Has a good move. He's been tackled very strongly there by the number 6 defender there in Marshall. Marshall doing great work this evening for Awesome FC. Avoiding some dangers, and it's going to be a corner kick now. We see that one being left there to Williams, and both of them could have teamed up there because there was no one challenging and probably get that one in a little further in. But Williams probably thinks that he has a better kick.
Now he's looking for it.
No.
Certainly it's not there.
So it's with Williams. Let's see what happens now. Williams goes into the near post, but taken up there. Well, actually tried to go over to find the far post, but going as far as Kelly. Kelly pumps that one downfield, looking to find Cupid. Drops down there. Chance going for that one. He's able to take that one in. As it was in the penalty area still, he changed both that one out to find Charles. Charles looks to come forward. Finds
Richards.
That one forward, looking to find this comedian just now. Chance going here. Let's see what happens. It's now with Springer. Spring holds that one up. Spring, as if he got a hand in his face. He's really hiding his face. Something went wrong with him.
Yep.
Now he goes to the ground, and it's going to be a throw in there. See Spring appealing to the referee. Is it going to be a free kick?
It's a free kick.
But actually, it's a throw in. Spring there still having some attendance to his face. Apparently, appealing to the referee, maybe he got a hand into his face from. It would have been Sam at that occasion, but he is still down there. Not sure. Referee's asking him to get to his feet. Still not certain. Still not comfortable about what transpired. Now referee says to play. Shot taken there by Williams. Williams gonna want to spring. Now he's on his feet. Takes a shot high and hard. Wayward one on that occasion. Not sure if he's still blindsided from that kick.
Well, it would appear that way. He's still very much, rubbing his eye. Don't know if it is some sort of debris or if the flailing hand of the defender touched him there. But even now, he's still holding on to his eye. Nonetheless, it's a goal kick for Awesome to be taken by the captain, Kelly. One down the middle, but there is Gums. Finds Durham, but Enville is there. Who scored the equalizer. Drops into the path of Charles, Eddie Charles, over there now to Richards. And you talk about Richards, and Kane is there. He decides to go back in defense for Charles. So, battle for possession in the midfield. Whistle going, and it's against Charles of Northfield Predators. Quickly taken free kick with Awesome FC now on the left side. Cut out there by Fraser, and into the path of Adine Charles. Charles into the middle now. And going back there to the tall, lanky Durham, it looks like. But nodded forward there now by Awesome FC right into our broadcasting position.
Let me just make sure that my mic lines are together.
Yes, they are very much so. Sam takes a turn there now to Millington. Millington to Davis. I was looking to give the return ball to Millington, but into the path of, looks like Gums, who goes down. Ball goes out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Awesome FC.
There's an argument there for who wins that ball, because it would look as if there's a push on the back there, but the referee had nothing to do with that, so it's Awesome FC is strong.
Taken there now, and a bit of pushing there. And, well, Durham, a bit of a push in the back of Millington. He's having a word there with Millington.
And Moss the referee has nothing to do with that one.
So goalkeeper chance now with ball in hand. Takes that free kick to Adine Charles at the top of the 18-yard box, and he comes down the middle to his left. Was looking there for Michael, but only found Sam. Enville is there and robbed of it by Charles. The DL Spring, and the Predators now trying to build here on the right side. Richards has Kane with him. Richards gets past Kane, goes to the ground. Whistle going. And it's a free kick, of course, against Kane. The battle still continues.
And Kane is going to be carded.
Let's see, yes. Referee Moss goes to his pocket and pulls out a yellow card. So, a yellow card being shown there to Kane. So that's number 2 for Richards.
Richards, yeah.
He got past him to create the goal. And now a yellow card for Kane.
Added pressure.
So, Richards, it looks like he's going to take the free kick for the Predators. 1-1. This is the 64th minute. And let's see, a 2-man wall in place. Richards gets at the top of the 18 and, well, plucked out of the air there by goalkeeper Kelly. On the top of the 6. Box as Enville. He's really had a lot of energy, Enville. Closely marked there by Michael. Cuts in. And diagonal ball searching there for Millington. Gets a head onto it. And Millington doing well. And in the end, good piece of goalkeeping there by Goalkeeper chance and comes into play. Comes, finds Spring, goes back there to Fraser on the right side with loads of space. Fraser still with it, brings his captain into play, gets the return ball and decides to go into the middle there now to Adine Charles. Nice turn by Charles and good ball there on the left side. Not so good a first touch. As a matter of fact, the flag is up, offside as a matter of fact. Quickly taken free kick and Enville is off for Awesome. As Ronaldo, that's Durham with him, gets past Charles, and Durham got a bit of a boot onto this one. Cross comes in, but it's flat and low, knocked away by Ronaldo Franklin, and it's going to be a throw in to Awesome. So they've definitely come into their own Awesome, and really and truly putting up a challenge at this point in time to this North Leeward Predators team, who've had their fair amount of chances in the first half. There were two definitely that went to begging of the boot of Stapleton, but throw is taken now. Millington getting the throw, getting a kick in off the back of Durham, and a corner kick there for Awesome FC. Millington in the distance, going there to retrieve the ball. Of course, a former Sign Hill player. As we know, Sign Hill, they've been demoted to the first division, and Millington immediately wanted to ply his trade in the Premiership, switching to Awesome. So Davis is going to take this corner kick and knocking it short there for Millington. Millington back out to Davis, skips past one, takes a shot. Well, it ballooned into the area. I know he was looking there for a shot, and still with the Awesome FC team. Marshall robbed of it and falls nicely there for Sam. Sam, closely marked there by Williams, forced back and going right back to his captain and goalkeeper Kelly. Pulling to the right is Sam, but Kelly decides to go down the middle and onto the head of Fraser. Finds Spring. Predators now with possession on the left side with Michael. And pacey play he is, gets around Sam. Cross comes in, and it's, that should have been in the back of the net. Again, another one gone and begging off the boot of Stapleton.
Yes.
Good work there by Michael. Crossed the goal mouth, and it's just an easy tap in. And Stapleton muffed it yet again.
And Anthony Stapleton looking to put his left foot where his right foot should have been.
Well,
that's how I see it.
Had it all mixed up. Here's DL Spring with possession. Going to the far side now to Richards. And losing out this time, Richards, as Marshall is over there. Knocking it further upfield. Was looking to get what looks like Cupid going. But luckily Davis is there. But he lost out. And the Predators now with possession. Spring going back there to Durham in that central defense position. He's now coming forward, Durham, and forcing ball on the left side. Placed himself under a bit of a pressure there. Could have certainly played off that ball much more earlier in Durham.
Substitution for North Leeward Predators.
Yes.
15 for 24.
So coming out is
Gums,
and he really and truly he allowed that's a substitution I was looking at.
And Bill made light work of him.
Yes,
actually.
Right. So being substituted and also coming out for the Predators.
18 for 26 out.
That's Michael coming out.
And 18 in.
And Williams coming in. Right, so double substitution for the Predators. Meantime, Awesome still at the original 11 that started. Sam there to Fernandez. Was looking there for Enville but found. And here is now Stapleton. And a good boot coming in there from May. Just in time. But the ball fell there for and Richards into the path of Stapleton. But Marshall is ever present. Knocking it out. And a corner kick now for the North Leeward Predators.
Well, you made mention earlier on that North Leeward Predators making two changes. Awesome have to be very careful because they only have two. So, and we do have Kane already on a yellow card, so they have to be very careful and they have to be very suspect with their substitutions at this moment.
Richards just awaiting for referee Moss to indicate it's time to take this corner kick. Whistle going. Corner kick is taken, heads are up, and there is a new player who just came in, muffed it a bit, and the goalkeeper fouled in the process. And it's going to be a free kick. So Williams, there at the far post, looked at 6 and 7s, didn't really knew too much as to what happened there.
You have to be careful with those numbers you're calling 6 and 7. Yes.
So
Referee Moss thinks that the goalkeeper has been fouled. So
yes. So it's a free kick to Kelly and to Awesome. 1-1. 70th minute of play. Of course, first goal coming in the 46th minute off the boot of Benson Stapleton, and then the equalizer from Enville in the 57th. Here's Stapleton, but he's robbed of it by Fernandez. Kane is ever present there on the far side, leaving it there for Fernandez. And now knocks it forward. Looking there for May. Going down, fouled in the process there by Ronaldo Franklin.
He's going to receive a card in the process.
Yes. And Adine Charles was there saying to May to get up. But Moss, that's the boss out there. And showing a yellow card there to Ronaldo Franklin. So Franklin with a yellow in this the 71st minute. And free kick quite naturally to Awesome FC. 1-1. Looks as if it's Cameron Davis to take the free kick. Millington is present. And they're just 3 players in the look at that.
You now see, was it May trying to advance?
It's actually May trying to advance. Yes, Millington with it. Takes a crack all along the turf and could only find DL Spring. Spring back out, but found the May. And here's a cross coming in just over the crossbar. Anxious moments there for the defense of the Predators. And luckily they was just over the crossbar. Goal kick resulting.
And that one materialized from the intention. Predators could have been singing a different tune at this moment, because we had 2 players right there, conversion on the far post.
So true. So chance now with the goal kick, but could only find Sam. Knock it forward. And here's Millington now with some space. Millington. And that one goes out of touch.
And Millington had ample time, because chance was too far. Advancing too far forward.
Yes.
He could have gotten that one over the Chance's head and actually maybe score a goal, but unfortunate.
As you said, took too much time. Zeddy Millington now with the corner kick. Sikwan Zeddy Millington. Assistant referee just making sure that its ball is well placed within that legal semicircle. And Millington now with the corner kick. Oh, dreadful corner kick it is. Knocked away there by DL Spring. And throw-in will result. It's Sam with it now. Finds Millington. And they've really certainly found a new foot in this Awesome FC team. They're being resilient. Ball now let's knock forward. And Kelly upfield. There is Richards and Kane. And India, and it falls nicely there for the Awesome FC player. Kane it is, into the middle now to May. There's Fraser on the far side battling with Cupid. And Cupid sliding tackle. He has to be careful, Cupid. Ball goes out of touch. But I believe he got ball there instead of the player. And there's Millington, just knocking it away for a throw now to the Northfield Predators, taken there by Fraser. But poor throw-in. And we've seen this happen so many times. You have a throw-in and you just give it up to the opposing player. Shot from a long range taken there by Zed. That's not Millington. It's actually off the boot of May. And in the end, no problems there for goalkeeper chance.
But Awesome FC definitely have stepped their game up a notch.
Definitely, certainly. Here's Naveed Williams, came in there for the big number 24, Gums. finding now Durham. Durham almost got himself in a little bit of a mix-up, but he found Spring, who got a bit of a touch. Here's Enville. Now into the path of Davis. Lost it. And Richards couldn't get there. The ever-present Keane getting there first and giving it up. Back with Dean Charles. Skips past Keane. Charles now with it. Into the path of Richards. Richards finds his captain. And into the middle now to Charles. Changes now into the left side. And there was Williams in an offside position. And whistle immediately going. So Williams, who came on about 5 minutes or so ago, seems to be a little indifferent. He's yet to find his footing.
Well, if you look at the warm-up, it speaks to what transpired from the inception. If you look at the warm-ups, he's one of the players who was standing just in front of us here.
That's true.
Very lackluster, like he doesn't care. He was spoken to by the I think was a coach at that point. And now he has a chance. And I don't know if you observe, those guys in front of us there belonging to him. He took them out.
Correct. That's very much correct.
So
Keane is down, it
the
looks
mannerism,
like.
yeah, Keane is down. So the mannerism in Williams is just not the part for this aspect of the game now, where they're looking to go at least one goal ahead of the Awesome FC team.
Well, if this end up as a draw or even a loss on the part of the Predators, they only have themselves to blame. They had quite a number of opportunities, especially in the first half, that went a begging. And the Awesome team, they've certainly come into their own. They have placed a lot of pressure on this Predators team in the last 10 minutes. And certainly they have their work cut out for them.
Yes, so it's now with Awesome and Kelly to take this free kick. Kelly's going to pump that one down. Let's see. Not enough red up front, nevertheless. So it's now Middleton looking to get that one off the head. There's now with Cortland Williams. Williams turns. He has been challenged very strongly there. Referee says a foul against me. Williams, quick start there. That one. Referee said the ball was rolling, which is quite in order. And he indicated that the ball was rolling. So there has to be a retake. It's now with Cortland Williams. He goes forward to his right to find the man on the right back. He plays that one down line, finding Richards. Richards opens up. Looking to get that one forward. He's been marshaled by 3-4 players. Quick clear over there. It's now with Cupid. Cupid has been blocked. It's now with Richards. Richards, not Richards this time, but May. Guess that one is now with Cupid. Cupid on a track. He goes down. Let's see what happens there. It's a tussle between Cupid and the defender, but the referee Mars was right on target to see that one. So it looks like Chance comes on looking to find Charles. Richards goes to that one. He's been dispossessed then. Good defensive work on the part of number 6 player there for Awesome FC in Marshall. Marshall having a very good game this evening. Really doing human service to Awesome FC. And he appears to be in my humble submission looking to be can be very much in position for man of the match. And we see Kane is down once more. Kane is he's rolling his arms, asking for substitution. I'm not sure what may have transpired a little earlier on, but Kane has now rolled himself out of play. Richards will be happy with that one. And to number 20. So Kane goes out. And number 9 comes in. Number 9 is in. No, that's for... Is it for... Let's see what happens here first. Is it a change for... Looks like not the Predators. Let's see what happens here first. I'm not sure what would have transpired there. The board went up, but there's no new person in. But we're now seeing 24 in for 28. So Kane is out. And number 24 is in Homer. So it's now with Sam played that one too hard, trying to find Cupid and being put into touch into the goalkeeper's pathway, sorry, and it's going to be bowled out to find Durham. Durham plays that one forward, looking to find his man. Richards flicks that one on. Player comes across fielder, but pumped into the part there of May. May using a very hard pass there. It was going over the top there of Millington, who just put his hand to that one. It wasn't challenging to speak to say that. And another number 20 now goes out. So Stapleton goes out for the goal scorer for Predators, and number 9 comes in, which is Cato. So Cato has replaced, and we see Kirtland Williams now the skipper going out. So Kirtland Williams, he has been substituted. Number 8, Kirtland Williams, and number 20 it looks like. Get that shot for number 80, which is Glasgow. So it's now with Assam. A big clearance coming downfield there by Marshall. Which as far as Chance put that one back, looking to find the defender did so. Good header on there by Kato, it looks like. But it's going to be a throw-in to Assam. A bit over, not headed properly down, a bit thrown back now to find Marshall. Marshall controls, moves forward. This can be dangerous, but player turns outside. Good play, put that in the part there of Kato. Kato comes across now, put that one across field, but missing is Sam there. Sam still has a chance to get that one. Luckily for him, Williams didn't get onto that one, and it's going to be throwing now to Nottingham Predators. So Anthony, while you were out there, Kane actually had to leave the field of play, injured, and coming in was the number 24 player, Homer. So it's now with Kato for wrapped away there now, taken over by Marshall and Davis. Lovely ball being pumped downfield, but too much for keeper to get onto, and it goes to the keeper, Chance, who's looking to get that one forward. He plays it now to number 15 player, Williams, and Kato stretching a bit too far forward there, touching on the boot there, injuring, it looks like Enville.
Looks that way, but another substitution. I noticed that
yes, number 8
Stapleton was.
Yes, he was substituted for.
He asked for that.
Yes.
There's no question about that.
Yes, because he could have had a hat trick this evening.
Yes.
Had he done the right thing. So it's Marshall pumping that one off, looking to find Millington. He called for Zeddy. This can be, and Millington really didn't read that one too nicely. But a good call there by Marshall, trying to get Millington on, but. Nevertheless, they won a corner kick in the process. So give me a corner kick. Eddie, as I was saying earlier on, I'm looking at the game. We had 2 goals scored there by Millington and Stapleton. And
Enville.
Substitution first. Let's state this one before I make the point. Well, when I can make the point, what has been done. So Cupid goes out.
All right.
Cupid is out for
Jackson.
Uwadane.
Yes, number 13.
Yes, the point I was making is that notwithstanding 2 goals scored on either end of the field. Let's see, the corner comes in, head goes up. Josh missing that one, headed away again once more. It's not Marshall, a big shot there. No, not Marshall. Yeah, Marshall it is. And I was just to make the point, Denny, that notwithstanding goals were scored on either side of the fence. Looking at the play thus far, my man of the match would be Marshall.
Agreed. Marshall of Awesome.
Awesome. He really put some stalwart work in this evening and really put some pressure. Avoided some goals being scored there by the Predators. There's now a chance. Getting that one downfield. A lovely kick indeed. Flat and nice. Look, there goes Marshall once more in defense. And it's now with, it looks like Kato. Kato can't get that one downfield, but headed away there now over touchline. So it's going to be a throw-in by Williams, who came in. No, Homer, that is for Awesome. So throw taken, reaching in there from behind against Kato. So it's going to be a free kick to Predators. And we're now into the 84th minute of play, boiling down, time counting down on this one. Minute has to be very careful. His ball has already been spotted, and he's probably stealing some yards. Richard goes high and hard there. Oh, that one came off of the head there and straight into the face of it looks like Enville, and he goes down. Bit of concussion there, but a very powerful header indeed there on the part of number 15 player there for Solomon, and into the face there of Enville, who is down now, and He's holding his head up, so he seems to be quite okay. Maybe just a little, nothing much to talk about at this point. Maybe just a face wash might probably do it. But at the same time, Predators looking to pull one back to go ahead in this game with 85 minutes gone on the clock, with another 10 or so. No, another 5 or so plus maybe time added on. So Enville is up on his feet. He'd have been worthwhile being on the field with his height to avoid any danger here with his corner.
Right.
So let's see what happens. Can they defend this one? High and hard there. That one is hanging. A bit of pushing on the back there. We see Kato trying to get that one across. It's in the air. Shot on goalie comes up, and the referee says it's an offside call there. Luckily, very luckily for them there. And we see now Stapleton
Spring
is the one arm with the armband on, and as skipper now as we would have lost Williams. So Envid is now making his way back on the field, and good for Assam. Pump downfield there now, looking to find that short diminutive player there, back to chance. But it's now with Spring. Spring gets that one forward, finds his man. He turns in, but plays that one in now to find Richards. Richards, can he keep it in? No. Richards was looking a bit too much in there and losing that one. And it's now the ever-present Marshall. Marshall leaves that one, and he's been asked to come back in because he's definitely needed in and around the mid area there for Assam FC. Good defensive work all evening. Shot taken, went as far as Kato, but luckily for Assam FC, they go further down as they inch further into the defense there. Shot taken once more. Millington put that one into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in to Predators, to Kato. Kato playing more like a midfielder this evening. It's taken over there by Millington. Millington holds that one up, has two players around him. Millington controls, losing possession. The referee says a throw-in to Millington for Assam FC. And Assam still look on a defensive part here. Choose that one back nevertheless to find the referee says it's substitution for Predators. Let's see who's leaving and who will be coming. Number 17 will be going out. Number 11 will be replacing him.
That's Richards going out.
So Richards out, and number 11 is Charles.
Keshawn Charles.
So show taken. Assam FC moving even further into the defensive part there for Predators, and we see it looks like show taken there. Big show for a little man. Good power, good shoulders, and it's now with back to Marshall. Marshall playing very nicely there. Plays that one across. Luckily for him, he was able to get that good flick on there. There goes. Let's see what happens now. It's now with and missing out on that one there was Enville, missing his foot in there, losing his foot in on that occasion. Now it's ball on now to skipper Spring. Spring looks up to a cross, goes back, gives them support, plays that one further back to find Chance. Not enough movement. Spring wasn't having that, so Chance has to pump that one further downfield to find. Looks like to find Kato. That one drops. Player clears. Going to find May. May finds now. It looks like May comes across field. He's been dispossessed in the process by Chance. Clearance coming there, going to as far as Josh DeGrads. He plays that one further out to find Millington, who plays on the left side now. Millington has control. Gets that one across, looking to find. This can be dangerous. Oh, wasn't a good take there. And we see too much fancy play now. Nothing of any purpose there. And that one goes in touch now. We see Sam running into the part there of. It looked like Spring being hurt. It's now with Josh DeGrads. Grads has that one. He holds that one back. Plays that one to Sam. Sam has to clear that one. He does so. Headed away there. A bit of ding-dong battle between both players there, but it's now with Spring for Predators. Spring turns. Looking to find Williams. He checks. He goes back in. Doing a bit too much. Rubbed away there. Play the forward. You know, this can be dangerous. And this can be, that's one there. Shot and goal there. A poor shot nevertheless there.
No. Spring had the opportunity. He had this Williams on the right, on the left, absolutely free. But he has been so indifferent that Spring decided to go back into the middle and lost the ball.
Doing too much there, and there was the diminutive Marshall once more to Marshall that one out of touch and winning a throw-in for Assam FC. So taken in there. And this can be dangerous. Let's see what happens here now. But player falls over in the process. Referee was right on target. There goes Marshall once more. Put that one outside to find Millington. Millington checks and turns inside. Millington goes on a run there. Let's see. That is going to. Let's see. Millington was tackled from behind. Obviously wasn't needed as the number 12 player there for Predators. Fraser was right there to undertake that. And this can be. Let's see. Mars goes to his left pocket. Sorry, and issues caution there to is it Kato?
Looks as if it's yes, the number 11 who just came in.
11?
Charles. And I notice that there's 2 minutes extra time added.
Yes, so we're now into the 90th minute with 2 minutes added on. Predators against Awesome FC, 1 goal apiece, and what a game, Anthony.
Certainly a good encounter here this afternoon, and I'm pleased with the fact that Awesome FC didn't just sit back or just didn't lie down. They came back with some force.
Yes, so it's going to be who's behind that one? Is it Marshall?
Looks like Sam.
Sam pumps that one cross field high in the air. Head goes up, it drops clear there, about in the danger. Another throw into Awesome FC deep into the Predators half.
So this is an opportunity for them to snatch it here now.
Yes, it is. So with 1 minute remaining, it's now with me. Gets that one across field there, finds the tall, lanky, and it's Josh Dequa's going to get that one, but he's under pressure there now. It's taken over there by number 27 player there. Let's see, taking that down. Let's see, looking for, and he wins that throw in. Nevertheless, it's going to be not good winning the throw. So, throw taken, going to as far as Enville. Enville still has possession. Let's see what happens. Enville goes inside. Plays that one to find his man. Plays that one across. He shot and go by Millington. Deflects. And a big clearance here. Back to Awesome FC. This can be the moment we're waiting for. K to play that one out. And there goes Marshall once more. One comes across field there. Marshall gets a touch onto that one. Marshall was very lucky there. Marshall is back there once more. It's a chase on there now. Let's see what happens there now. A foul call against, it looks like
Horn. That's Horn.
Horn. So, in the dying moments now, we are in the 92nd minute of play here. And I don't want to call anything here, but can Assam defend this one? Can Predators score in the final moment of?
Well, with the exception of Millington, everybody is back in defense. For Awesome, there's a 2-man wall in place.
Oh, right into the wall. That one's being pumped into. DeGrad's getting head onto that one. And the clear one's coming here. A referee says it's a foul against Awesome. Asking for a card is Millington. And it's going to be a free kick. And at any moment, we can hear the final whistle being sounded as we are in the
We've gone past the other time.
83rd minute of play.
That's 93rd.
93rd, sorry. So let's see what happens here.
The player's still down for Awesome. It looks as if it's Marshall, is it?
And there goes the final whistle. Referee Moss says the time has run out. And there we have it this evening. 1 goal apiece, Northwood Predators against Awesome FC. And as we have decided, now it's time we have both 2 goals on either side. I think Marshall deserves to be the man of the play, the man of the match here this evening.
So that's the end of this encounter here this afternoon. 1-1, that's how it ended. And we're going to have a chat, of course, to the player of the final and then wrap things up. All right, I'm here with the player of the game, Marshall. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, first of all, this is your prize, of course. Congratulations to you. Photographer, of course, taking the opportunity just to capture the moments. But you look very tired. It's been an energy-filled game for you.
Yes, please. Well, today was a hard game for you because we don't have the players that we're looking for. We had to defend our game, try to just jar this one because, as you see, we had nobody on the bench, but we tried our best.
Well, you went down 1-0,
Yeah,
but after that, of course, yourself and the rest of the defense stood firm and you were able to equalize.
Yeah, because we don't say if them score, we have to score back. We can't come out with a lose because we're losing too much and we're trying to fight to stay up.
Very well. Well, all the best going forward and enjoy the rest of the season. All right, that's, of course, our MVP of this particular game. We have System 3. They're going to be taking on Beckwith, the league leaders. Of course, System 3 up against Beckwith. Coming up next, so keep it right there on VC3.